Hello, it's Priscilla with Wellness in Bloom. I'm going to show you some quick steps on how to weigh out food. These are, if you've never used a food scale before, these are some tips that really helped me at the beginning. So I like this scale because it's a flat surface, it's easy to clean, there aren't any rivets. Obviously it doesn't have to be like this, but I found this really helpful. One thing to always make sure it's on a level surface. I've really jacked up the results of weighing it when I didn't realize, let's say there was a spoon underneath it and this was elevated, all that good stuff. Okay, one of the best features on a food scale is the 0 option. So you can place your bowl, plate, whatever on the scale and then turn it on. There's a glare there, and then it's at 0. Then, or not. Nope. Let's 0 it. Zeroed. There we go. You can see it says 0. Now, let's say I want to measure meat. I recommend, see that little G there? It's in grams right now. I recommend weighing out meat in ounces. I always weigh out my meat also cooked. People might say you should do it raw. I'm just not going to go there. I think, precision is important, but I'm not going to do it. I don't recommend my clients do it. It's honestly too much. I'm not worried about that. So I just always cook it, or weigh it cooked. So I'm going to weigh this chicken. Let's say I'm trying to get 2.5 ounces. 2.7, I would take off some, all that good stuff. Now then, that's one way to do it. Take this out of there. Another way to do it, let's say I'm making a bowl. I've got some food in my bowl and I want to add 2 ounces. I can place the container of chicken on here, 0 it, and then take out till it says -2 ounces. You see that? Okay. So that's one way of doing things. Another way of doing things is with grams and, sauces and stuff like that. So I'm going to take off the top here. I love hummus. It's a good source of carbohydrates and fat usually. So I'm going to put it on grams and then 0 it. Then I'm going to take a spoon, 1 serving, if I'm trying to hit a serving size. 1 serving is 28 grams or 2 tablespoons. 28 grams. So I would do this. I am not left-handed. So I would take that out and scoop. Okay. Let's see here. Alrighty. And scoop. Okay. Until I got to 28. You get the picture. One more little tidbit. I'd like to show you the difference between using let's say you're tracking and you just want to use a tablespoon and you say, I had 2 tablespoons of PB Fit, this powder, or 2 tablespoons of flour, whatever. I recommend weighing it. Do not do 1 cup. Do not do tablespoon or teaspoon. You want to know why? Watch this. So I have this up here. And let's say I'm going to make something delicious. Get this black stuff out of there. And I want 2 tablespoons of PB Fit. So I take my little thing and I'm like, let's see. Yep, that's 1 tablespoon. And this stuff's so good. Yep, that's another tablespoon. So I have 2 tablespoons. For sure, I just did 2 tablespoons. How much does that say? 26 grams. And 2 tablespoons is 16 grams. Do you see that? No. So even though I think I just had 1 serving, I actually had a little over a serving and a half. Not very precise, especially with things that involve peanut butter or deliciousness. I recommend being exact. So rather than saying I had 2 tablespoons, those air quotes, I'd recommend scooping out however much it says. 1 serving, how much was it? 16. Okay, so 16 grams. I have have to do it. Otherwise, I end up doing way too much. And there's that. Okay, just some tricks, well, you know, you get the trick. Some tricks for measuring and using a scale. Always super convenient and really the best way to do things. Thank you.